Today we're going to be tearing down this ROCCAT Magma Mini keyboard. Now this keyboard does come in two different sizes. You have the Mini, which is the small compact one here, and then they also have an additional one with a number pad. And this keyboard is very nice because it's also water resistant with the little back plate that you can see here. And then it also has RGB lights as well there. The RGB lights can be fully customized, and this thing is aimed for gamers who want something flashy and cool in their setup. So with that being said, let's go ahead and tear this thing down. So the first thing we'll be doing is removing the keycaps. After all the keycaps are removed, you can see that there are these metal bars that hold some of the large keycaps in place. Those we won't remove, but that just is how those are being held together. Now if we go on the back over here, we can see that there are some holes that we need to unscrew the screws from, and we'll be using this electric screwdriver. Next, what we'll need to do is prop the legs open and start screwing these bolts out. After these are off, now you're going to have to pry these open here, and there's going to be some screws on each corner that we have to remove. Now we have to peel the sticker open, and there are two more screws in the center here that we have to remove. And now we can begin to tear this open from the sides. And the way you do that is you just simply start prying it off, and the whole thing will just come right apart. And now you can see this is the top housing of the keyboard. And the reason this is white and plastic is so that the RGB lights that glow on this are going to be more amplified. And then on the bottom housing of the keyboard, and this is where the circuit board lies, and the first thing we'll see are the button switches, which these button switches are just going to be a regular rubber type switch, nothing fancy, no mechanical keys here. So these switches, we can just pull this mat right off. Now here you can see the board where the key switches get registered through all these little dots. When you press a key, they get registered and get sent to the logic board, which is under here. And in order to remove this whiteboard, we just need to slide this white plate off, and you can see there is a cable attached here. So before we do that, we need to unplug it from the top here. That way we can get full access. And in order to pull this off, we're going to use these tweezer tools that are going to help us pull the belt down. And then once you remove it, the belt should be off, and we should be able to simply pull this right off. The only thing that's going to come off is the whiteboard here, and the transparent side with the buttons can't be removed until we remove the two bolts from the logic board here. And we're also going to remove the cable connector, which has two bolts right there, and then the cable should be able to come right off. And once all of this is unscrewed, we should be able to just take this right off, along with the power cord cable, which is all right here. Here's the power cord, and here is the logic board. And then on the chipset itself, there are a few connectors which we won't be removing, but that's pretty much how you remove it. You just pull those off and you're good to go. So this completes our teardown. You can see it's not too complicated, and if you have any issues with this, it can easily be repaired or cleaned. And if you're interested in any of the tools we used in this video, links will be down in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.